Alright, what's up everyone, Ray here, and what I'm going to do for you guys today is I'm just going to show you guys a basic little Glock video. I'm going to show you guys the basic components, some of the parts, things of that nature. Alright, so I've already removed the magazine, but anyways, the first thing you want to do when you're dealing with firearms, you always want to safety check it. Make sure that there's no rounds in the chamber or in the gun. Alright, so I've already removed the magazine. Here it is. And I'm gonna lock the slide to the rear, visually and physically check. I can see there's none. I'm gonna physically check. There's none in there. All right. So how do we know there's nothing in the weapon? All right. So what I do now is I kind of orient you guys to the basic components and all. All right. So this right here, this little button here, is the mag release button. Basically, all it does is it releases the magazine. This right here is a slide lock / release lever. It allows you to lock the slide to the rear, and if you push it down, it'll release it. All right. This is the trigger right here, and these are the takedown levers. There's one on this side, and there's one on that side. Basically, it's the same lever. They're just on both sides. So this lever is used basically when you're trying to disassemble the weapon. Alright, so first thing you want to do when you're disassembling the weapon is, again, make sure there's no rounds in the chamber or in the gun. So I place my rounds over there. I'll check again. No rounds physically, visually. Alright, no rounds in the chamber. You want to place the weapon in a safe direction and squeeze the trigger. Alright, so after you squeeze the trigger on Glocks or striker action pistols, the trigger stays to the rear. Alright, so the next thing you want to do is disassemble. So what you want to do is you want to take the webbing of your hand here, and you want to place it in the tang, or this part of your grip. I call it the tang. I'm not sure what it's really called, and you want to place your other fingers on top of the slide. Now you want to pull back the slide with your fingers about 1/4 of an inch or so. You want to take your two fingers here and pull the takedown levers down, and then you want to release. Alright, so after your slide moves forward, basically what I do is I just turn it on its back and I just slide it out. Alright, so now we have the frame. Alright, so next thing you want to do is you want to take the guide rod out. So basically, in order to take the guide rod out, you just want to kind of use these two fingers and your thumb and just kind of press it forward, and then it will kind of up, and it'll kind of slide out. Here's your guide rod. On the smaller Glocks, it's a 2-part guide rod. On the bigger Glocks, it's just one guide rod spring. All right. Next, you have the barrel. So in order to take the barrel out, you want to pull up and out. So there it is. Here's the barrel. And you have the slide. So the weapon is now disassembled. Alright. Basically, when you're lubing your gun, your weapon, this is pretty much as far as lubing or cleaning. This is pretty much as far as you really want to go. It doesn't really need to be taken down any further than this. So when you're lubing your gun, I'm not sure if you can see. I'm not sure there's enough light in here, but basically you want to put 1 drop of lube right there on the top of the slide rail, and you want to have that 1 drop coat this whole thing. So I put a small drop there, and I usually use like a cotton swab or a gun wipe, and I just kind of wipe it down. Then I'll take another drop and I'll put it on the opposite side there, and I'll do the exact same thing down this slide here. All right, that's pretty much all you need to do for your slide after it's cleaned, obviously. All right, so in order to lube your barrel, you take 1 drop, put it here on the barrel, and then you want to just spread that drop around with again another weapon or gun cleaning wipe. Just spread it around, get it nice and lubed up. You don't want to have it too lubed. Apparently having it too lubed will cause your weapon to have malfunctions and things of that sort. So alright, the second drop you want to do is you want to put it inside of there. You want to put it inside this little crevice right there. What's up, guys?